Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Dynastic and this is going to be part 12 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Danes. And before I get started, I just wanted to give you all a heads up. I am dealing with allergies and I'm a bit congested and a little bit low energy. I'm dealing with all the fun stuff, sneezing, runny nose, but also congestion all at the same time. So yeah, and it hit me hard today. I'm feeling it, but luckily this campaign should not be too taxing for this episode, that is. I think that I'm just waiting for the Mongols to arrive, and I can't quite remember if they show up at 12:30 on the dot, the year 1230. It is currently the year 1217, so if that was the case, then we're looking at 13 years before the Mongols arrive. They would arrive in Khazar and expand from there. Yeah, I don't know if it's on the dot 1230 or if they wait a couple of years after that. I'm not quite sure, but we're getting there. We really are. And I feel like I'm a little light on soldiers, honestly. Like you might think, 4 stacks in every one of my border provinces is good. I don't know about that. How many border provinces do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's okay. For how much money I'm making, it's not bad. I'm making over 5 grand right now, and that will be more. Like right now, I don't have a boat in the English Channel, for instance. That small little naval war with the Turks did wipe out a couple boats of mine, so I do have to shore up a couple gaps there. Luckily, I do have boats in the deep sea regions, so that is helping my trade stay connected, despite a couple gaps here and there. And speaking of which, the Turks, yes, they are gone now, and yes, they still have some leftover Turkish rebels here in Kiev and Pereslavl and Ryazan, Khazar. So hopefully the Novgorods take over those provinces and try to build up a little bit of strength to sort of provide a bulwark between myself and the Mongols. I don't have my hopes up. I don't. I did. I was hoping that the Novgorods would provide that for me, but yeah, they look a little bit weak. Now, as for myself, what can I do in the next 13 or so turns? I have been building boats in 2 provinces up till this point. I think it's time for me to scale that back a little bit, and I can continue to build boats. I do have as I said, my deep sea boats, my caravels, which have pretty good stats as well. 3, 3, and 1 is not bad for their stats, and a support cost of 12 also is not bad. That's lower than longboats, isn't it? Yeah, it's cheaper than longboats for the support cost. That's good. I mean, obviously they're super expensive to build, 900 versus the 450 of the longboat, but they provide so much, and I'm rich, so I can afford them. Now, I do want to keep building boats. Just because I do have boats in most regions doesn't mean I'm set. I want 2 boats in every region. That way, if a storm hits and one of my boats sinks, then I don't lose money from trade. And also, just because having that extra boat helps deter enemy attacks, I've noticed, and I've also talked about this, that the AI does seem pretty ornery when it comes to naval combat. Like, they'll just start a war for no reason. And, like, no reason. Like, they'll just be like, I outnumber you, and they'll just fight you. It's like, what? Why'd you do that? And it's just because they outnumbered your boats in a certain region. That's it. So the key is to not let that happen and don't be outnumbered ever. It's kind of dumb, but like just don't ever be outnumbered in the water. 2 boats in most regions will do the trick, obviously. Now there will be instances with certain factions where they gather a fleet, right? And it's looks a little scary. Then you keep an eye on that fleet and you try to maybe match that number in that sea region. Maybe in certain, like maybe in the Adriatic, I want more boats. I have 3 right now, but maybe I want, more at some point. The Straits of Sicily as well is another region where maybe I want more boats, more than just the 2. 2 is going to be the standard, but yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. You get the idea. I will continue building boats for that reason here in Finland, but I think that it's time for me to cut building boats here in Sweden, yeah. Because I think I need all hands on deck, or at least most hands on deck when it comes to training soldiers now. I took a little wee bit of a break from that, just a tiny little break, just to try to get my provinces up to speed when it comes to training the tier of soldiers that I want. I am at a certain time period where I should be getting a certain tier of soldiers, and in some provinces I am. Like I can finally train crossbows in Prussia. Huzzah! Good. It's about time. I needed that. Novgorod, they are training feudal sergeants. Again, I'm a little bit behind on that. I probably should be training chivalric sergeants, but hey, it's something. It's something. And I am getting them with armor upgrades from the armor, and I am getting them with morale upgrades from the church. So again, it's it's not the word. It's something. It's something. I would like chivalric sergeants to fight the Mongols. Sure, they have better armor and they have better stats overall. But I'm just not there yet. What am I building in Novgorod? Yeah, I'm building the extra defenses for my castle. And then after that, maybe, probably go with Spearmakers Guild so that I can get those chivalric sergeants. And then after that, I can go economy. I usually go economy first, but I should probably get the Spearmakers Guild first. Here in Novgorod. Livonia, you can stay on bishop duty. I don't mind that. I really don't. I don't need to keep training bishops in my other province. And in Norway, you are definitely going to go on soldier duty. But Livonia, I still do want agents everywhere. It just feels really good to know what's going on in the world. I have most of the interior provinces filled. I just have like this little section of interior provinces. And then I will have at least my eyes on everything. I've gone for the interior provinces and left a lot of the coastal provinces till later when it comes to putting my bishops in, just because I at least have my eyes on the coastal provinces thanks to my navy. But eventually I will want agents, that is bishops, in every single province, even the coastal provinces, even the island provinces, just because if a ship blockades my site, I still want to see what's here, In fact, okay, I was just going to use this as an example. Why is this not blockading my site? I was literally just going to use this as an example, but then I can spy. Oh, oh my God. Yeah, that was a bad example. There's a bishop right there. That's what I'm talking about. For examples though, of I can't spy on Brittany. I can't look at the buildings inside of it or anything because there's this French boat there. So yes, all of the coastal regions, all of the island provinces, I do want bishops every single where. That's just what makes me feel good. So Livonia is going to stay on that. They're going to stay on bishop duty. Finland on boat duty. Novgorod on spears. Lithuania, I just took it not long ago, so it's pretty behind, which is unfortunate because this is probably the province that's going to get hit. I really do wonder about the patterns of the ebb and flow of this game, of this campaign, that is. I've played a practice campaign with the Danes. I did not finish the campaign. I just played it up to the point where I felt pretty good about it, and that included defeating the Mongols in 3 separate battles where they attacked Lithuania. And that felt okay, it felt doable. Would the exact same thing happen is what I'm wondering. I'm really wondering, are they really going to dial in and just go for me? Lithuania is so big that they, and so is Khazar, that, they take Khazar on the first turn that they come into the map. And, man, that's not that far, is it? There's 1, 2, they just have to take 2 provinces and they're already bordering me. So yeah, I guess it's not asking too much of them. It would be nice if they went down here and just skipped me. But the fact that Lithuania really dips in and kind of, it's a dominating land, province. It really is. It'd be nice if it was smaller, but no, there's a good chance I think that Lithuania is going to get hit. So here I am building the trading post in the port. Those are the essentials. I have to at least make some money off of the 3 trade goods that I have here in Lithuania. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Lithuania does offer a +1 valor bonus to all woodsmen that are trained here. Are these good units? No, they're basically peasants, but they get a bonus versus armor because of their big old axe. Okay. I will just keep training what's been here in Lithuania. They're cheap, so, 75 construction cost and 22 support costs. Okay. That's fine. Just as a way to, be useful, I suppose. We can do that there. Pomerania was, and I still do intend on making this the province that I use to build up to siege equipment. Honestly, though, right now, since I don't intend to be attacking, I don't need the siege equipment. So I probably should pivot here and build a boyard's workshop so that I can start training crossbowmen here. And then I would have 2 provinces that can train crossbowmen. I think that's a good idea. Currently, I'm training Vikings here just to get some numbers out, some more bodies. I think the idea is Prussia and Pomerania and Saxony are probably going to be fine. The French would have to betray me and risk losing influence if they wanted to attack me. And the Poles, well, yeah, would they attack? They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. Prussia is the weakest of these 3 provinces in regards to what the forces that I have here. But I don't even feel that bad about Prussia, honestly. Considering that these are the Polish forces, I think that I would be fine. They should not attack. Anyway, moving on. I feel like these are the 2 provinces that are mainly, need to be bolstered. So, it's not, just training like a bunch of Vikings isn't the best thing. What I can do with them is I can plop them here in these 3 provinces, Prussia, Pomerania, and Saxony, and I can take all of these Huscarls, all of these Viking Huscarls that I can no longer train, and bring them out to Lithuania, because that's the unit that's going to really hold the line for me. Sure, spears will be nice. Sure, crossbows will be nice. Sure, feudal knights will be nice. But the Saxon Huscarls is the unit that really will allow me to match up to the Mongols. Because, yes, I can finally train feudal knights here in Denmark. That's good. Feudal knights still get outclassed by probably every heavy cav unit that the Mongols have. I think that even includes their hybrid unit, their Mongol heavy cav. It's like a horse archer hybrid unit. They have 2 types of horse archers. They have like a light one and then a heavy one. I think the feudal knight might lose to the heavy one. Honestly, maybe not. I would have to test that, but I still need it. I need the feudal knights just to provide some mobile armor to help plug the holes and kind of defend my backlines. But yeah, my real power that I can use to win battles will be my Huscarls. And I think if I need to move all of my Huscarls out of these provinces and bring them to Lithuania, then it will be nice to have a mountain of Vikings to take their place, just to sort of dissuade my neighbors from thinking about attacking me. Now, Saxony, I did want them to continue to work on getting feudal knights themselves here. That's what I wanted them to continue to do. I'm a ways off. I was looking at the tech tree before I started recording. Let's see. I need a royal palace so that I can get a royal court, so that I can get a royal estate. And I'm looking at this on my laptop right now. And then once I get the royal estate, I also need an armorer, and then the armorer's workshop, which I will need to get the castle to get. Well, I will also need the castle to get the royal estate. I'm a ways off. It's going to be, man, just to get feudal knights, that's a journey. Jeez, oh, Pete, that's a lot of stuff you need to get. So, yep, I'm a ways off, but at least I can train them here in Denmark. So, hey, that's okay. Norway, since you can train Vikings with +1 Valor, I would say let's do that here. And since Sweden has the metalsmith, which is giving +1 weapon stuff, I would say that what I should start doing is training my Vikings here in Norway and then retraining them in Sweden. The Vikings that I'm training here in like Saxony and Pomerania, you know, it's not ideal. It would be nice if they were just all coming from Norway for that valor bonus, but it is what it is. I just need bodies right now, honestly. And yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. All right, so let's see. I got a young king. He's 37. He's married. He has a son on the way. He's pretty shitty, but he's alive and he's married, so that's all that matters. I think that Prince Christopher is his son, I think. If not, there's two others on the way, so that's good. And yeah, I think that's you know, other than that, you guys now know what my plans are, and I intend for the next few turns to be rather peaceful, but I will keep you in the loop if anything happens. A couple of turns later, and another heir's matured, and I think this is the one that will be my son, Prince Christopher. So let's take a look at him in a second. It looks like he's a 2-star general at the very least. So we will see Prince Christopher. So secret blackmailer. That's not good. That means that he will be losing loyalty once it's discovered that he is a blackmailer. But he is a natural leader, so that's going to give him +2 morale and then +1 loyalty. So that helps offset that a little bit. Let's see. One of my governors has weak principles, so that will make him easier to bribe. And Prince Valdemar, crack-brained. -2 morale, -20 happiness. Yeah, this is a 3-star general who's going to be giving -2 morale. That's not good. Yeah, man, my family members have been bad. And I've even like expanded a little bit, you know. I've even taken some territories. It's just kind of wild. All right. Prince Christopher, first things first. Let's see. So you're still, wow, you are not the next in line. You are one of the brothers. Okay, I'm fine with that. That means that, you know, the greater the, you know, the difference in age between the king and the heir is the better, in my opinion. So, yeah, good. So Prince Sven is 11 years old, so maybe he will be the next in line. Still, though, let's take a closer look at Prince Christopher. His loyalty is okay, but man, I think that blackmailer will take away 3 loyalty, which is, you know, putting him at 2 loyalty is going to be bad. And yeah, 2-star general, whatever, you know, pretty crappy overall. Well, that did not take long at all. The Turkish have reappeared, and 6 provinces are joining the revolt. Wow, okay. Yeah, so their initial reappearance is here in Pereslavl, but then they will be taking over 6 other provinces. I hope that mine isn't one of them. I don't think it shouldn't be, right? The map isn't showing anything, so it could be anything right now. Let's see. One of my governors is famously brave, so +1 morale, +1 valor. That's always a good one. And then, yeah, magnificent builder is always good as well. A gentle knight, yeah, +3 morale for that guy. But it looks like he's a 0-star general, so unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to go too far. All right, Turks. They did not retake Lithuania. Okay. Yep, Kiev, Pereslavl, Khazar. They just like took the places they're going to be right in the way of the of the Mongols. So they did take back Nicaea. Interesting. And oh my goodness, did the French Crusade fail again? I thought that they had taken Antioch. Oh, what in the heck is going on? He's down to 3 influence. And he is excommunicated. Huh. Interesting. Well, so far there's no civil war, so it looks like he's hanging in there. And he is pushing back the Hungarians as well, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's a tough stack. That's a tough little pile of French troops right there. And the Hungarians are being pushed back. That's unfortunate, but that's how it goes against the French, man. They are just an unholy force. Uh-oh, someone is attacking me. Egypt. I think I just talked about this, didn't I? Just starting a war for no reason. Sorry, Hungary, I can't do it. And yeah, I'm at war with the Egyptians now. Man, that's annoying. that is annoying. Sorry, Hungary, can't do it. Yeah, same Italy. Can't give you an alliance. And yeah, the Almohads are gonna end. Wait, what? He warns that any attack against him will result in his unleashing the endless flood of men his lands produce against the attacker. Be warned. Okay. Well, yeah, the Almohads broke their alliance with me. That's to be expected. I didn't need their alliance. That's fine. I was just accepting to be nice. Lord Hrafnsson, utterly fearless. Unfortunately, you're not a starred general, so that's too bad. It's wasted on you. Egypt. Man, all right, how much am I losing? I'm still making 3,500 florins, so that helps. Let's see, is it just that one boat? Do they really just have one boat in the water? Is that what we're talking about? Really, Egypt? You got one freaking boat in the water and you're like, I'm gonna go attack someone. You see what I mean? Like, that's so annoying. That's so silly. Yeah, of course I don't know what boat that is. Sure, I will just... I mean, man, it's unfortunate because they have so many territories, so to get an auto ceasefire with them, I need to really break my trade up, and yeah, I have to leave a lot of these regions. It sucks, but gosh, is it even worth it? Like, it is, I know it is, because I want trade with, you know, they have 4 ports over here that I want to trade with. 5, including Tunisia. So it is worth it in the long run to withdraw my forces from these regions. And yeah, then I go back in, and when I go back into the Gulf of Gabes, I have to make sure that I outnumber that boat, just to make sure they don't even think about attacking me. So, yep, pretty silly. It's going to be a while too. Let's see, I can move boats into this region because it's, you know, a little bit off the coast. It just counts as a coastal region because it borders Malta. And then I think I can do the same thing here in the Sea of Crete. I can do this, and you... luckily, since the Egyptians don't own this, the, is it the Dacian? Dodecanese? Yeah, I'm gonna move my boats up there. And I think this boat's fine. Okay, so just another turn or two, and I should be able to get that auto ceasefire with the Egyptians. I just wanted to point out that Prince Valdemar has now gotten a trait that indicates that he is charismatic. Is this the same Prince Valdemar that is unhinged, who is just a crazy person? I have to check this out because this is giving +1 morale and +10 happiness, which is the complete opposite of what the crazy, strange traits give out, so I need to see about that. It was you, I believe, Prince Valdemar 27, crack-brained. This is the man. You're telling me that the man whose habits of dancing in moonbeams, painting his servants blue, and sucking horseshoes, you're telling me that this is also someone who has a personal aura that inspires great efforts from and the confidence of everyone he commands. Well, I must say, I must be doing things wrong because there's definitely room for improvement. If a man like that can also be charismatic, then I have a lot of personal growth that I need to go through. Now it is Prince Sven's turn to have come of age. And this is, okay, I keep saying this, but this is the one that I think is the son. He is a 1-star general, and he also hard sums, so +1 acumen, and then natural leader. So, hey, he's not a drunk and he's not inbred, so that's already a win-win. Lord Orvendilson is always drunk, speaking of the devil. -2 command, -1 acumen. And it looks like you are just one of the governors. So he might need to be replaced depending on how his acumen is. Let's actually take a look at that right now. Yeah, you are the Earl of Sweden. You still have really good acumen, despite the fact that you are always drunk. It's too bad because, you know, you'd be even better. But you know what? You can keep your job. You can still be the Earl of Sweden for now. All right, and are you the next in line? Yes, you are, Prince Sven. All right, so I need to get this guy married. His loyalty is fine, and everything else sucks. But I mean, 3 acumens. Hey, I think it's better than my king, right? Yeah, so it's an improvement. Also, there's a chance that hard sums is one of those traits that might improve over time. Maybe I don't. You know, I'm just guessing, but it could be the case. So, hey, you know what? That's fine. I don't really fight with my kings at this stage of the game. I don't use them to lead armies at this stage of the campaign. So the fact that he's a 1-star doesn't matter to me. It's more about the acumen and the dread, which he has 0, so that's not going to help. But let's find him a wife. I do have an emissary hanging out here. Let's toggle off the castles and the armies to make this easier to find. All right, so it looks like we have some options. There's a French. You know what? We're allied with the French, and they might be the ones that would say yes. So let's grab him and go talk to her. And then do I have any other emissaries? I don't know if it's just him or not. So it is just him. Okay, well that's fine. He should be enough to get the job done. And yeah, hopefully they say yes. If not, you know, there's Hungarian princess. There's English one I saw there. So there are options. There is a Spanish one down here. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try to get him married before his father kicks the bucket. By this point, the French have lost a handful of territories. Now, it's not enough to get excited over, but the Hungarians have taken back Croatia and Hungary, and they have pushed on into Austria. I feel like the French could very easily push back and push the Hungarians out of Austria. But then the Italians have also taken Genoa, and the English have taken back Wessex. Or was it Mercia? It might have been Mercia. And that has all led up to the French king now having only 1 influence left. I wonder if we could see another civil war. That would be really nice. That really would be. Let's check out some, I can't see. This is where I want to have a bishop everywhere because I can't even spy on these. I can't even spy on these generals. Loyalty's fine on him. Loyalty's fine there. Yeah, they don't appear to be dealing with loyalty issues, do they? They really don't. They seem like they're okay with the fact that, oh, he doesn't have much loyalty. Okay. There's 1 stack. It's just him though, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the 1 stack that it seems like it's having issues. There's another one loyalty dude, but yeah, I don't know if that's enough to tip the scales. What about you guys? Meh. You have just been captured. Okay. And then I can't spy. Oh, I can spy on these guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I can cross my fingers and I can hope. Oh, wow. So the Turks did decide to attack me here in Lithuania. That was not a good choice. No, I am strong here. This is my strongest province. Huh. Wow. Let's see. The French tried to attack Provence, but that did not work out for them. And the Hungarians are retreating from Austria. Yeah, that's to be expected. Yes, a scholar of the classics, the learning of Albertus Magnus, in particular his understanding of the ancient philosopher Aristotle and of Arabic thinkers, is truly a wonder of any age. His reasoning and books on Aristotle make him an ornament to the church and a force for rationality. Minus 10% zeal in Germany, but the Catholic Church gains converts. Alright, doesn't really have anything to do with me, I don't think. Unless that counts for like all of the previous German provinces, which I do own Saxony. So I think that's the only province that was part of Germany at one point. So that'd be like minus 10% zeal in Saxony, but then it would be extra Catholic. I think I'm already Catholic enough there, honestly. Brave beyond belief. Yeah, +3 morale, +3 valor. That's good. That's really good, but again, you're not a star general, so it's kind of wasted on you. Oh yeah, it's Omlin's time. It's a GA objectives time. So yeah, I scored my 5 points on the homelands as to be expected. But I got a few more. Yeah, I got like 8, 9 more from Conquest. Yeah, that's not bad. And look at that, you know, it feels like I'm catching up almost. The Hungarians are still just doing really well. The fact that let's see, okay, no, I don't have more than the French. But hey, 58's not bad, you know. That's not bad. And eventually I will be getting some more objectives that fill this out and give me more points. So, yeah. The Danes' GA objectives pick up as we go along. It's unfortunate that the Turks attacked me, so now I'm at war with them. God damn. Alright, Mongols, come in and swoop them up. Clean them out, guys. Clean them out. Yeah, get rid of this nuisance. Oh, I didn't know the Turks had roads. Oh, that's annoying. So I'm at war with the Turks and the Egyptians for no goddamn reason. Sweet. And why haven't I gotten the ceasefire with the Egyptians yet? What am I doing wrong here? I must be missing something. Because I thought that oh, up here, goddammit. Okay. Go there, and then... No, because then it borders that. Okay, so I need to go down to the Aegean. Okay, that's annoying. I did not see that. Alright, so another couple of turns before I can get that auto ceasefire with the Egyptians. Gosh darn. The Turks are actually attacking Lithuania, and they're going through with the attack. This is a little bit annoying, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to fight a battle here today. And also, like, this is the province that I'm trying to, you know, like, get ready for the main opponent. And I don't want the Turks to be weakened, you know, I don't want to kill these soldiers. I want, like, step heavy cav. These are good. This is a good army, you know? 4, 6, 7 units of those guys? God damn. Plus a unit of Saracens. We've already seen what they can do to me. And some archers and some Gulan bodyguards. It's only a 2-star general, so there's that. They're also wasting force bases on artillery. And then, yeah, decent group of reinforcements as well. That's annoying. Yeah. Oh well, we can consider this practice for the Mongols, I guess. Well, we do have a flat map, and we do have a lot of forests that we can use. I don't think it really matters what forest. Maybe just use this one over here. It seems like it's a little bit bigger. And I gotta say, I was pretty surprised by how the Turks handled me in that last battle where I was attacking. It really seemed like the forest did not hinder them too much. And it may have done more bad than good for me, because my missiles were not able to achieve their effect. But still, I've had so much success fighting cav forces while in a forest that I really feel like that's the way to go. I might go in this one. I feel like this reaches back a little bit closer to where I will be getting reinforcements from, so maybe I just deploy in this forest here. Okay, so I just have my entire force crowded up here in the forest. Yeah, let's just begin battle. Alright, so they're in that one. Interesting. Damn. And their goddamn artillery is in range. Probably. Are they gonna start shooting? Can they... See, they can't turn. So I don't know if they can actually shoot at me or not. I may have lucked out. I'm not sure. I don't want to... I hope not. If they just... Because if they can just bomb me... I mean, I can move up to the forest there, but yeah, that's... I'm surprised by how close they were able to deploy to me. Yeah, they're shooting at me. At least the ballista is. Well, the ballista can turn. The ballista can pivot, but the other ones, the trebuchets, they cannot pivot. All right, step heavy cav are coming in hot. I could use some spears to get into position. I just have my Vikings up front right now. And that is not the unit that I want to take that charge. I have feudal sergeants, maybe they can move up. Yeah, are they gonna charge in? This is a hybrid cav unit, so they can shoot, I believe. No, they just wanted to scout out. Well, let's get my crossbows in front of my spears, and we can start applying pressure to this unit that's right here. And if they want to charge in, I can just quickly move my spears ahead of them. I do have some javelins that are back here as well, so they can provide some support for my Vikings. And then I do have some Huskarls in the back as well, along with some feudal knights and my general. And I'm not too worried about that ballista. I don't think that that's going to do any damage. I'm worried about the trebuchets. Yeah, that's the unit that I don't want shooting at me. It does appear like they are sort of... See, it looks like they're trying to get around me, and that's interesting. Because there's still forces on this side. Well, let's see here. Crossbows, are you in range of the Saracens? No. Man, it looks like they're coming in real heavy on this side. It really does. Alright, let's just move over. Let's move my spears in front, and let's try to pivot like this. And let's bring my cav here. Yeah, man, they are pushing this flank hard. Okay, so I have Huskarls right here as well. And are they charging on this side? Yes, they are. Well, let's send these Huskarls right here, right in. And oops, I did not get my crossbows back. I did not get them back. Alright, so spears go here. And then, yeah, crossbows get back, please. Are you guys shooting? No? Alright, so a bunch of heavy cav here. And... yeah, they're not in range of my crossbows. Ooh, General's coming right in. Okay. That's probably not a good idea for him. Yeah, my crossbows can get back a little bit and maybe even can shoot at him. And these spears can pile into the Saracens. You guys can even go on engage at will. And then can you shoot at the General? Because I think you can shoot over the heads of the guys in front of you. And then you guys also shoot at the General. That'd be cool. And then anyone on this side? No, not really. I feel like I want to bring over my javelins to also help out against the General. The woods are kind of... the force is kind of hurting here. Yeah, it says the Saracens are winning, and they're fighting Huskarls. That's insane. That is insane. They're fighting 2 units of feudal sergeants and Huskarls. And it looks like, yeah, we're not really... yeah, the trees are really hurting. Because I would like to be doing more damage against the Gulam bodyguards than I am doing. And yeah, they're barely killing them at all. I feel like bringing over that other unit of Viking Huskarls to help out. Like, how are Saracens this good? I did not know this. My Huskarls are down to half health. Half health against spearmen. That's insane. I had no idea. Can my javelins throw at the Gulam bodyguards? Why are my javelins? I told them to go this way. I don't know why they're... God, that's wild. All right, now the Gulan bodyguards are charging in. So, all right, Vikings, go in, please. And yeah, crash in onto the bodyguard. They should do okay with their bonus versus armor. They might do okay there. And yeah, I'm down to just a handful of Huskarls, I think. Yeah, 16 Huskarls. God damn, that's brutal. That is so brutal. Oh, my guys are on skirmish mode. That's why. Okay. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, on this side they're just shooting, which is not effective because obviously of the forest. And my Huskarls are running away. That's just so crazy. Looks like we finally killed the Saracens. Okay, so the general's running away. He's down to 2 guys, but they just killed a lot of my dudes. Oh my god. Oh man, they killed so many of my guys. Yeah, man, Saracens are not to be trifled with. Holy moly, that's insane. How many guys they killed? All right, well, a lot of them are running away. I don't know. I think what I should do is send. I don't have any light cav. I just have my feudal knights. So it's scary. I don't want to get them caught by a bunch of step heavy cav. I do want to run down these guys though. It's too risky. It is. It's too risky. Just come back, guys. Come back, and we will have to, yeah, just stay in the forest. I feel like bringing my right flank back up again, and trying to get my crossbows within shooting range. Maybe bring them towards the edge. It's scary because there's so many step heavy cav around on that side. And then... yeah, I don't really have much on my left flank. I need my reinforcements to come in. But let's just get my crossbows into position so that they can potentially shoot. Maybe like here. Nope, not you guys. They are now being very, very coy. They are. Looks like they're retreating with their ballista crew, so they must be out of ammunition. I don't want to fight this battle. You know, I don't want to lose these men, and I have no intention on playing this aggressively at all. Sometimes when you kill the general, the whole army just pieces out, so I was kind of hoping that would happen. I didn't kill him though, that's the issue. He just ran away. So now we just have these 6 step heavy cav lurking around, and I just have to be on guard. Yeah, it's fighting factions like this can be very annoying because you can't take them lightly. You know, it's really tempting just to fast forward and get through this, but you know, you have to really be on guard. And yeah, it looks like they are going to be retreating their trebuchet crews. That's interesting. Either they know that they need to bring more soldiers on, or they're going to retreat. I really wonder which one it is. They might be done, actually, yeah. That looks like they're done. Yeah, I'll take it. Man, I'll take it. That sucked. fighting that one unit of Saracens and just having them beat my Huskarls like that. That's wild. I had no idea. That just was so insane to me. Yeah, I killed 220 of my men, and I only killed 79 of theirs. Wow, wow, wow. I have a unit comparison tool that I downloaded off of the forums. This was like a thing that was made, you know, decades ago, and I want to put that matchup into that tool and see how it goes. It's not going to be completely accurate because it doesn't account for the different unit sizes. So it's not going to account for the extra 40 men that the Saracen infantry have, but still, I'm really curious to see what that tool says about that matchup between Huskarls and Saracens. It feels like just all logic feels like it should not be that in favor of the Saracens, but you know, we've seen twice now. We've seen them twice now kick my axemen's asses. So anyway, all right, they are retreating from Khazar. Thank God for the Novgods. I need the Mongols to show up. Jesus, I didn't know the Turks are going to be this annoying. Let's see, the French are retreating from Flanders. Good, I like that. And yeah, the Turks didn't want to pay for the 11 men that I captured. Okay. Catching assassins. Alright, that feels good. And the King of France declined my marriage proposal. Well, that makes me sad. Huh, okay, well, let me find someone else then, I guess, to marry my son. Where's my dude? Emissary, you are in Granada. Alright, who else? Who, maybe, yeah, maybe the Spanish will let me marry their daughter? The good news is I am no longer at war with the Egyptians, so thank God. Sweet. Now, what I will have to do now, there's still one Egyptian boat. The other boat tried to attack me and then lost, so they just have the one boat right now. And before I go back into the Gulf of Gabes, I want to make sure that I outnumber them, obviously, so that they do not start another war with me. So, you know, I'm not going to go right back in. I can... I don't know, I should... Because they could just build another boat right away and then attack me right away. So I probably should wait until I do have some numerical superiority before I go back in and have to do this all over again. So, yeah, let's just kind of hang out for now and just keep building boats. My economy is in the positive. I'm still making 2 grand, which is fine. You know, that's okay. I'm sitting on 161,000 in the treasury, so things are fine in that regards. Now, I was kind of hoping I was going to be able to make it to the arrival of the Mongols in this episode, but that battle kind of slowed me down a little bit, and I don't want to end this turn and then have to fight another inconclusive, stupid little Turkish battle. So I'm just going to end it here. Yeah. And hopefully by the next time I record this episode, I get this gosh darn allergies taken care of. Man, this is kicking my butt. It's crazy how just like not being able to breathe easily really just like whoops you. Like it really like just, it's just that. It's just like having labored breathing for days. And that's just why I'm tired, you know, or low energy. Anyway, I'll get myself straightened out and yeah, probably the Mongols will be arriving soon, and I want them to at this point. The Turks are pissing me off, and I want the Mongols to clear them out of my way for me. So in any case, that is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.